21 shirt here, fondly remembered. A minute's applause, always very well observed, and these sets of supporters joining in, which is always great to see, of course. Majority of youth development with them in their C and B teams, 3 seasons in their first team before heading home to Barcelona, where he was born in Santa Perpetua. There were inquiries made by the Yellow Submarine in the summer, and it was actually the player himself who said he didn't want to move. Sergio Garcia just caught there, maybe not intentionally by Victor Ruiz, but just down the Achilles, and causing another former Barca man some pain as Gerard Moreno latches on to the free kick, tries to pick out Sergio Garcia. Carlos Sanchez does well. Thought he might try and take on in a real moment of optimism. Pablo Fornals goes down. Look at that, calling for the card. Particularly unhappy that his shirt was pulled. Asking for a card is one thing. It's the same as claiming the ball went out when it didn't, or vice versa. And to the far side, Mario Gaspar now trying to lose David Lopez in the centre. Back out to Mario Gaspar. In it goes. Brunel can turn. And his shot is blocked by Sanchez on the follow-up. And vilareal lead. And Rodri with the strike in the 25th minute of the game. And we have the breakthrough. They've hit the post. They've had a goal allowed. But now the Yellow Submarine finally do go ahead. It was very, very well hit by Rodri. Really thumped it. Diego Lopez, not at all. Certainly looked the sharper. Looked crisper in possession, moving the ball around well, advancing up. Really firm tackles on that occasion. Tides they'll win the ball. Also have a little piece of Daniel Rabat, fall more than anything, but really good challenge to stop the vilareal breakaway. Really went right through the youngster, didn't he, Carlos Sanchez? He is a really combative player and has suited Espanyol down to the ground. I've been very impressed with him. A very shrewd signing. Probably made loss of Javi Fuego all the better. That's a very, very late and naughty challenge from Mario Gaspar. Clearly a yellow card. Just putting what could be known in the trade as a reducer. Carlos Sanchez. There was only a little nick there, wasn't it, actually, when you see the replay? Not too much in it. All quite theatrical from the Espanyol man. Probably stang instantaneously, but I know like something was seriously wrong. Now Darder, perhaps a stout with the Moreno won't reach it. Rodri brings it under control. Sergio Garcia held off. I think caught in the face, he feels. Ball up and over for Rodri. Rodri looking around for some help here. David Lopez pushes it out for a throw. Rukavina, who is responsible as we head into the last 30 seconds. Referee may add a minute on, we'll have to see. Down the line for Unal. Rodri with the turn. Forced back. Both head coaches will be pairing what they are going to say to their respective sets of players at the break. Espanyol, they will want more players to get forward when they do cross the halfway line. The vilareal, they need to be more incisive because they have worked out a way of getting to the edge of the Espanyol penalty area, but only have one goal to show for it. They struck the post, of course, through the effort from Pablo Unal, and nudged David Lopez out of the way before putting it in the net. That goal ruled it. And then Rodri, with 25 minutes gone, drove the ball home in acres from the edge of the area after Unal's effort bounced back to him off Carlos Sanchez. We leave you here from the RCD state. Victor Ruiz, though. Espanyol just gaining some forward momentum. The fans are where I left behind that goal. Frost. Rukavina down the line. We'll have another go almost immediately from about 5 yards further forward. No, he won't. It came off a vilareal man last. Linesman quick to recognise the referee's decision. Naldo into Carlos Sanchez. Has only one real option out wide left. Decides not to take it. Turns back under pressure from Unal. David Lopez down the line. Mark Navarro knocks it on, looking for Baptistao. Rodri will try and pull away from Mark Navarro, and does so. Now Mario Gaspar with a very determined run into the feet of Daniel Rabba. Interchange of passes between Rabba and Alvaro. Across to the far side for Victor Ruiz. Good knockdown that from David Lopez. Carlos Sanchez, who really gives the ball away. Doing well. Martin past two Villarreal players. The tackle eventually from Javi Fuego. Oh dear, I thought he won the ball there. Javi Fuego looked like a 50-50 challenge before the ball was won, but Javi Fuego doesn't really complain. Oh, that's a clean tackle, isn't it? On the top, over the top onto the ball. Didn't connect with the Espanyol man. He went over the challenge. So Sanchez just holding it up, eventually running out. I've got to say, I know he's wearing the captain's armband, but he's not having a particularly inspirational afternoon, Victor Sanchez. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Well, Mario did catch Sergio Garcia. It is a free kick. Sergio Senfa wanting his backlined. David Lopez remains forward. Will be Granero right-footed, lifting right up and over to the far post, but again, it's training ground practice for the Villarreal keeper, isn't it? Perfectly flighted right up and into his path. Just two players do stand out from Espanyol. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Well, Mario did catch Sergio Garcia. It is a free kick. Sergio Senfa wanting his backlined. David Lopez remains forward. Will be Granero right-footed, lifting right up and over to the far post, but again, it's training ground practice for the Villarreal keeper, isn't it? Perfectly flighted right up and into his path. Just two players do stand out from Espanyol. Carlos Sanchez, the compatriot of Carlos, won that ball. Esteban Granero flicks it down. Leo Baptistao waiting for it to come out of the air. It's all a bit uncontrolled in there. That's well played. Daniel Rabba now through. Carlos back in behind the Espanyol defence. One-on-one with Diego Lopez. Round the keeper, stays on his feet. And it's cleared away for a corner. How well did he do that upright? So often you see players go down. There was contact on that occasion as well, it appeared, with the keeper. Great run from Baca, so well timed. And there, Diego Lopez out. He tried to go round it, wanted the goal for himself. Let's have a look at it from this angle. How much Diego Lopez got off him. Oh, he stepped away, didn't he? So the keeper did his job. Oh, and he's playing his hands in there as the slide tackle was made. It is a corner. Pablo Fornals will take into the near post. Comfortable enough for Gerard Moreno to bring under control, and Ford tries to play it through the lines for Sergio Garcia, but straight to Javi Fuego in the end. Don't forget Quique Sanchez Flores reportedly turned down the Stoke City job earlier this season in order to stay here. Espanyol fans will be hoping that was the right decision for both him and the club. Got to find some inspiration from somewhere. Have the home team. Their next game is another crucial one away against. With a header at the near post, not off a Villarreal run. Gerard Moreno has to bring it down, and he's fouled there. And this could be a red card here. Is the referee going to produce a card? That supporter certainly thinks he should do. Let's focus on the pitch for a while. Complaints here from the Vilareal players, another double punishment for them. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's put his arms across. Moreno giving the striker the excuse, isn't he, as I've said before. Do that in modern football, certainly seem to pull him slightly. Moreno making the most of it, so 90 yards directly from goal here. The Vilareal team en masse as one, looking to line up in front of this. They do well just to stand across the goal line, wouldn't they? Put 8 of them across the goal line, leave 2 to a free kick taker. Granero and Mark Navarro over this. I've got a feeling Navarro was saying he'd have it. Instead, Granero just lifts it up and over, and it's into the net. And Espanyol are level. Superb free kick from. The cliche goes, it's difficult to lift the ball up and over the wall from close range, but that is how it's done. Don't put much power on it, just put an awful lot of accuracy. The deftest of touches, almost like using the golf clubs, just clip it up and over. And Espanyol are level with 4.5 minutes of the 90 remaining. Appeals for handball, nothing doing, says the referee, but the pass forward from Soriano was a poor one. Sergio Garcia, Alvaro with the header forward. Turned by Rabah. Through to Manu Trigueros. Rabah has it back. Great tackle from Carlos Sanchez. Piatti with good feet. Can't clear it though. Rodri, the goal scorer of Vilareal, looking to feed it into the near post, and it's cleared away. Minutes for one of these two sides to have a final effort at clinching all 3 points. Carlos Sanchez plays it back to Granero. Granero goes across. It needs to come recover ground, and it will be an Espanyol throw. 30 seconds remaining. Still no high ball forward. Maybe now Diego Lopez will be tempted. No, it goes short again. Big Sanchez has to put his boot through this. Still the lack of urgency somewhat surprising here. Maybe it'll be down to Granero. It will. He'll lift it up and over the halfway line into the mix, as they say. Baptiste down the volley off the crossbar. Sergio Garcia goes for goal. Asenko makes the save, and into the side netting. Drama at the very end. Espanyol come within sins of winning this. Vilareal will be happy to walk away with point after that. Wonderful from Gerard Moreno here. The flick. Baptiste out. Thought he'd won it. Sergio Garcia with the shot. Asenko put it down. Moreno on the follow-up. Can't hit the target. We'll see from another angle just how close he was there, Gerard. No. There's the shot off the crossbar. They came so close, didn't they, Espanyol, to turning this on its head. It ends all square, I think, over the course of 90 minutes.